Hello and welcome to Modern Routing for Dummies, the how-to show for modern routing dummies, just like me. Now, we're going to continue where we left off last week and putting together the upper part of the elevator complex. Fortunately, I had extra footage filmed, otherwise I would not be ready for tomorrow's video. I didn't get any modeling done this past week. With lambing and other stuff, I didn't get much done. And also, we got this guy last week. Yeah, ain't he cute? Yeah, he's part Australian Shepherd and part Catahoula. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a Louisiana hunting dog breed. So yeah, he's about 7 weeks old now. He's cute. We're keeping him inside for the most part until come spring, because he's a little bit too small to be out amongst the big cows and sheep. So yeah, he's fun. He's such a lovable pup. So enough about the puppy. Let's go back to the desk, and back in time for that matter, and continue putting things together. Okay, I've got everything is all nicely dry, and it is looking really good. Now, the next thing we need to do is to create the roof piece here. Now, I've added on basically 4 panels from one of these leftover pieces I got lying around. So now we need, and also in between I cut out a sample out of a piece of cardboard, basically to test my theory as to how I'm going to get this, how to get this angle, and I think I got it figured out. Because that works pretty good. Now, I'd recommend the skinnier stuff, not this stuff, but this is what I had. So, I think this is going to work. At least it better work. Okay. Now, we want to make sure that this edge here is lined up, because that's going to be our edge here. So, make sure you know which is okay. Okay, top, bottom. There. Make sure I got that right. Okay, I'm going to try and get this lined up in this one groove here, because that's about perfect. Okay. So that's lined up over here. Now, let's take our ruler and get it about as straight as you can, right at the bottom of this piece there. Just take your time. Make sure she's marked good, particularly the bottom part, because that's going to be the crucial part. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, set this off to the side. Bring in our pad. Now, what we're going to want to do, no, I got it right. So we're going to need to line this up so that we can go from here to this mark down here. Okay. Just hold this down. Solid. And we'll take it very, very carefully. Okay, I got this line started. Let's try that back. Nearly there. Okay. Now the one thing we really need to do is to shave this edge right here so that it's sort of angled so that it can fit in there real well. Okay, I think for our fine tuning, use a sanding stick. Okay, the moment of truth. How does it fit? You know, that isn't half bad. It actually turned out pretty good. There's a little bit of gap here, but that's not going to be too much of a problem, because I think what I'm going to do is take some little strips of styrene and sort of have a good angle there. So yeah, let's glue this on now. Now, one of the last things that's going to be needed is this piece up here. So, we gotta figure this out. So once again, we'll just set this in place.
Okay, I got the two pieces cut. And one thing to note, there's this little ledge here does not go all the way to the end. You want to replicate that here too. Now, with this piece here, we need to once again have a similar type angle. This one, I'm not going to be quite as precise. I'm just going to go until I think sort of guesstimate. Going to go with something like this, which is about 45 degrees, which is more or less the right angle. Okay, accidentally chipped the end off, but okay, I think that can work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Once again, need to trim this down to a nice approximately 45-degree angle. Oh, wrong piece. Okay, after a lot of fiddling, just test fitting, trimming a little bit, test fitting, trimming a little bit, test fitting, sanding a little bit, I think I got this right. So now we'll quick glue it on. There we go. Well, that was looking pretty good. Okay. That is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And it really looks like an elevator that has been added onto, which is exactly the goal I was looking for. So I am overall fairly satisfied. In looking this way, I could tell that this wall piece here is kind of leaning that way a little bit, or this corner is pushed in a little bit. Other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's solid. That ain't going nowhere. So, I mean, it ain't perfect by any means, but hey, I'm a monoraility dummy. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
Okay, that's going to have to be it for today. Next time, I think what we're going to have to do is I want to extend the line here a little bit so I can fit cars in a little bit better. And not only that, the reason why I need to do that next is because I need to know the exact position where this is going to be located, because I got to cut notches in the roof section here so that it fits up against this support here. So that's we're probably also going to work on that, as well as extending the siding a little bit. So until next time, keep working on your model railroads, keep having fun, and until next time, keep your trains on the tracks.